yeah. That's what I'm talking about, macho man. This, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What is up? What is up? What is going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy Friday. Grab a cup of coffee. Let's talk EDC. I want to know what's in your pockets. I'll let you know what's in my pockets. I got some new stuff. Some really exciting stuff actually I've been carrying all week, and it hasn't left the pocket. Actually, there's two things that have been in the pocket all week, have not left the pocket because they are absolutely outstanding. I just got done editing a video, so look forward to that tomorrow. I got to make a thumbnail yet for it. I'm so bad with thumbnails. I'm so bad with them. But I'm going to work on it, and then hopefully it gets some people involved so you guys can have a larger community of the Barbarian Brownie Bar. Just post a little sign behind me that points towards the bar. Random. I know. Very random. My mother got me. It says Mike's Bar with a little arrow. She got it for me like a while ago, and I finally found it because after the flood happened in my basement, I went ahead and started scrounging things up, put them in boxes, and now we're back. And I just realized my watch is off. No wonder why I'm late for my own dang live. Good morning. Who do we got in the chat here? Henry G, what's going on? Good morning. Happy Friday. Hopefully you got a cup of coffee. It's warm. And who else we got here? Bless Knives. Hood afternoon, y'all. Probably meant to say good afternoon. It's not afternoon yet. It's only 10:28 where I'm at here. So bear with me. Hey, there he is. High Tide EDC in the hizzle. I don't know. Some people say that. Thought it was cool. Anyways, check that out. Check it out. That's part of the pocket check here from you. Leather slips. Get them at hightideedc.com. Is that actually what it is? High Tide? If not, link your description down below, guys. You guys want a slip for your beer bomb, any other nucks you got here, pocket. Ooh, love the leather. Love the leather. Jason Cable, what's going on? What's up, y'all? Just in time for my 30. Heck yeah. Throwing up the axes, absolutely. There he is, Brady. What's going on, my guy? Man, I've been seeing your photography page, and holy smokes, you're dangerous. You are one evil man. Hanging out the back of a Jeep, throwing up the dust. Your camera was absolutely diabolical. I couldn't think of a cool word, but it was dirty. I was going to say diabolically dirty, but that didn't seem to roll off the tongue. And I can't even say the word. Man, iron. Can you guys say iron? I can't do it. I just can't do it. I've always had an issue with trying to say the word iron. Don't know why. I've always had that problem. But if you guys don't know about it, Brady West and I collabed on some cool coffee cups. Sip and flip, everybody here. Cheers to everybody who is in the chat, who is drinking coffee. It was hotter than I thought it was. I'm just excited it's Friday. It's been an absolute long week, but I'm happy it's finally here. Yes, High Tide, absolutely. And like I said, drop your link, High Tide, so people can find out where to get your amazing leather work here. I did mean to say hood. I should have said morning. It's been too long already. You know, if it's morning, it's afternoon. I always say good afternoon, whether it's 12:01 or 12:01 midnight. I'm still saying afternoon, but anything before that, 11:59, you do not make my day go faster. I'm just kidding. But I would say good morning, whether it's 11:59 or it's at 12:02 midnight. Then it's morning for me. That's how my life works. There is no like good evening. Good evening, everybody. Hey, what is going on? Crispy Donut community in the house. What's going on? Oh man, you guys, if you haven't seen Crispy Donut community, check out their stuff here. The new Warnie Hansen right now is available. If you guys haven't seen those, timeout. I don't think they are available. I might have said too much. Let me know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't say they're available now. But you guys got to check out retronite.com and check them out really quick because I'm going to show you one really quick. They're pretty sweet. So here's one of them. Actually, the first one I grabbed here. This is the CountyCom exclusive one here. Guys, is that not sweet? It's like a utility knife. Get up there and do some pinch grip. Oh, man, so good. And it's one of just the most buttery, smooth knives. I like it so much. It's grippy. Deployment options. If you guys have not watched any of my videos, and I don't know what's wrong with you if you haven't been watching, but if you have been watching, I appreciate it. But if you've been around for a little bit, you know that I'm a fan of multiple deployments. Flipper tab, thumb stud, Spidey flick. Oops. There is Spidey flick. What do you call it? Reverse, whatever. All types of deployment options. I'm a fidget kind of guy. I like to use my knife, but I sit at this desk all day long. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just like, "Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun." And I'm sure people are really super annoyed by me constantly flicking a knife. Love flipping my knives. So a knife is like a fidget factor. It's kind of it down a little bit, and I like it. But yeah, check out Chris Jones. I figured I'd show it off here in the chat since you just showed up here. Appreciate you hanging out with me. You want to join? I don't know. Is this a group or true? Who is it? You guys want to join? You're welcome to hop in. Oh, what's going on, Tim here? Jumping in and say hi after running. Hey, appreciate you so much. The awesome Hank Kraken going copper mini bolt action, big eye, and green Naps Lander collab with Urban EDC for you today. Nice. Plus a moleskin for no. All right. Well, then I owe you a pocket check here. Ta-da! Yes. So this is when I realized in my video I pronounced wrong. I didn't really make an exact video for this. I did my first vlog. I don't know if you guys watched that here. I don't know what you think of that, but I opened this up here. Urban EDC, the box design, Cetero or Vaquero, as I call it. I can't say it. I need like Ricky or somebody else who can speak Spanish really well because this is baby bull or calf or I like baby bull, but that's what the Vaquero or Awesome Hank. Speaking of him, he said it really, really cool. I tell you guys, multiple deployment options. Again, I told you guys like that. You have a thumb pull or a Spidey pull, however you want to call it. A flipper tab. The ergos are just, to me, for my hands and how I like to carry a knife, it's beefy. Hold it back. If you want to choke up a little bit, you can. You can use the sharpening choil or call it a finger choil, however you use it. That's what's cool about that. Got this little dude in here. It's basically the Urban EDC F5.5, but beefed up. A little bit of a swedge up here. Just I don't know, just more of a masculine knife. The Urban EDC F5.5, beautiful knife. Love it. Wherever it is. But it's basically like in my video, I kind of described it as a good blend of box designs. So here's the F5.5 along with the Big Arrow. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit more beefy, but man, I tell you what, it's nice. The finger choil is definitely bigger. I like that. The blade shape is just more aggressive. It's a little bit bigger. Like this is just like one of my favorite. knife. It's perfect, but it's missing a flipper tab. And like I said just a moment ago, my biggest thing about EDC knives is you gotta have that finesse, you gotta have some visibility, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, this is what's been in the pocket, and since I got it, I love it. I can't wait to see my car to start to patina a little bit. You can see it's already gonna get a little bit of patina in there. But, oof, what do you guys think of that? You guys a fan of that? Or do you guys just like plain old satin? Or do you guys like the diamond like coating stuff? Let me know it on the comments. I like that. I don't have very many like that stuff. Gabe says, the knives I have on me are the Spyderco Bud. That's that like little tiny guy, isn't it? Keep it on like a keychain. The Vosti Ultimate Corgi pretty nice. And the Tycon knife. Oh, Titanic. I want that so bad, so bad. I have an affiliate with them, but I don't have the knife. And man, I'm jealous of you. That's sweet. All right. So in the other pocket in the left hand is the Dango wallet for me then. So, check. Dango wallet, you guys seen it. You know that that's what I'm carrying. You just haven't found anything that's any more perfect yet. It's solid. Leather. I like leather so much. It goes really well with everything. Put my cards in there. It does everything I need it to. And I do carry cash. I'm not really a cash guy. I carry my that's a little sticky out here, but I usually carry. I have it up there because it's on my desk. I just put my cash. But when I carry cash, I carry it in the Cruiser 4.0. So if I need cash, it's right there. But every day, this is what I walk out of the house with. Tim says, "I got the County Com warning club. You've got the warning one. You got this one in the pockets right now. Heck yeah! You got the Ultim beat on there. This is the only Ultim I have in my entire EDC collection. The only Ultim on this knife. Boy, it is. Tell me, Tim. Honest opinion. What's your thoughts? I love it. It's the Hansen with a more I don't know if you want to call it like utilitarian blade. Like it's kind of like a razor blade in its own way, but I don't know. It's a utilitarian. I don't know. I really like it. Tim, let me know what you think of it. I think it's pretty sweet. I want to see what you say about it. Hey, Kathleen. Good morning. Good morning here. It's an amazing knife. It is. I think it's cool. Like that. I like the orange, of course. What can I say? Orange is my favorite. Audio is a bit in and out. Kathleen, I think when I go like this or I go like this, I've got it because I've got a really loud computer over here. I've got fans in here because it's hot down here today. So I apologize for that here. I'll try to keep more into the mic, which if you see me like really close like that. That's why I do it because I've got a noise canceling on there here. This thing is sweet. Check this out. Why don't we do a little karaoke? You know what I'm saying? Like on the lonely, lonesome highway. I can't do it. Anyways, it's got all these things on this thing that just make it cool. But it's got a like I said, it's a noise reducer that I have on there, so you don't get too much in the background. So when I over here, you can't hear me very well. Something is up with the audio. Oh, so everybody's saying there's something up with the audio. Is it the music or is it the me? Hold on. Is it me? I can hear myself really well. All right, checking it. Better? Any better? Because I had the music from here. Is this any better? I'll wait for you guys. Let me know. Any better or worse? I'll wait for you guys to let me know. Sorry about that. I didn't know about that. I was just blabbing along here. Check your chat. Let me know if I fixed it here. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Check your audio. Oh man, that's embarrassing. This is what I get for not checking the chat, right? Is that better? Music is fine. It's me. Better now. So I had audio on there with a different music. Music is not the problem. Could you hear the other music? Because I actually forgot it was even on. But you're saying it's better now? Better. It never sounded bad to me. It's better now. All right, guys, make up your mind. I'm just kidding. My bad. I checked the audio. Sorry about that. Crispy Donut community, I'm glad I could make a rare appearance in a daytime live to see you here. The full-time job and leather orders have been hectic lately. Hey, High Tide, you've been crazy busy, and I know it's awesome. Nice to take a breather now and then. You gotta take a breather, guys. I agree fully here. You sound like you're talking into a cup and a pillow at the same time. Oh, my bad. Knife Nut, what's going on? Good morning. Oh, man. Hopefully that's better. Hey, guys, let me catch up here. The mic audio itself, morning relation to where you are, really. It seems like it's better now. It's you, and the settings are probably a bit sensitive. Yeah, I'm sure. I set this up pretty quick. I'm not going to lie. What's going on, Ouchie EDC? What's up? Mic audio is not relation to where you are. Sensitive settings, the crispy and perfect now. Thank you. Hopefully it's better. Man, I'm sorry. Just for that, you guys. Is that better? You guys hear that beautifulness? Oh, it's so good. It's better now. It sounded like I was underwater speaking into a pillow. You know what it was? It was Luke, if you're still here, don't use the rock audio, because that's what it was. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to mess with the audio at all. I'm actually going to lower this down just a tad bit there. Is that better? Hopefully that's not too loud. You guys just yell at me. I'm sorry. You got to get on my case. Sometimes I go on a tangent. So if stuff like that happens, just yell at me. Appreciate you guys for letting me know, because I don't know sometimes. I don't know when it does that. Where was I? Where was I before I was talking about? We talked about Waltz. We're talking about the CDC. Warnie Hansen. This one is the County Com exclusive. Of course, you got to get your hands on one, guys. I'm serious. It's all good. And we were yelling. That's what I get, for not paying attention. Alpha Prime EDC in the house. What's going on, Alpha Prime? My guy, Brad. Appreciate you making your stepping in. Look, I got my Monterey watch co on today here. Code Brownie, BRAUNNYBA. I got mine on a NATO strap. Alpha Prime EDC, guys, check his stuff out. They is spicy. The photos he's been taking of them have been outstanding. I tell you guys, the photography of some of these guys are incredibly awesome. I talked about Brady's photography, how awesome it's been. He's been a little lax. I'm going to call you out right now, Brady. You've been a little laxed on the EDC page, but you got a really cool photography page. Like I said, I was talking about that earlier, and I seen that the wedding must be wedding season or something right now, because you've been super busy there. And I was talking about your camera being super dirty. What the heck were you doing behind the Jeep, man? Getting all crazy. Yeah, he's been doing family photos. It's been busy. Hopefully you have been too, Brad. Hopefully you're getting back into that. I know you, like you said, just said here. Where did it go here? Working on a new video for Monty. Are you doing like a long form video, like a deep dive into the watch, or are you doing like the shorts? What kind of video are you doing, Brad? I've been seeing some, like that. You got that new watch. Oh man, that was super cool to see that. I'm a little jealous, not gonna lie. I still got to talk Tim into making this one here, because Chris from House of Blades wants an all blacked out one, and just you put a little bug in his ear. We want an all blacked out one. I've been trying to do it, but you got to help me with that one, of course. Yeah, Brady's been doing family photos. Yeah, wedding. Like I said, it must be wedding season. It's got to be wedding season. Oh no, it's a teaser review. Oh, a real release video. Yeah, Monterey Watch Go. Everybody check them out. Some absolutely cool stuff here. Jack, what's going on? Happy Friday. No family photos here. You just been doing weddings and cars, the car photography. Well, let me go over here. You guys don't know what I'm talking about here. Brady's not just an EDC photographer. He is more than what you may see his photos as, of course. Let me go here. I'm gonna bombard your page here just in a second. Here, present, and we share screen. We want to do this page, and nope. Yep. Check this out. Like, I just love this photography. What filter are you using? Using your short stash, the Polar Pro? Because these are just look at the mist stuff, the lenses there. Love it so much. I really do. And I'm not just trying to talk you up. I legitimately am outstandingly amazed of, I love the vibes. Like, that's the vibes that I like to watch. So I love it. I really, really do. Oh, look at the dog. A lot of car stuff, which is really cool. And this is Brady's photography page, some fishing stuff. Ooh-wee. I don't know. Is this in Minnesota? This looks like a Minnesota vibe right there. If I've seen one, like I would know anything about Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Cool stuff, you guys. Check him out if you guys like his EDC photography. You're gonna love his other photography as well. Just a little quick shout out. You gotta admire the amazing work that some of these people put in. Gabe, you should put a little bug in someone's ear. It's a sharp little knife. Are you talking about the Titanic? I was hoping I would get my hands on one because I'm an affiliate. I really, really do want one. And I'm a huge fan of Vosteed, of course. So I know I'm going to love it. Share this for anyone. Whataburger fans. I wish I could open up links here. Send it to me in a DM on Instagram or something like that. I'll open it up there. I don't know why I can't click on links in this one. It's kind of weird. Jack says Chavez Tech, the tiny ass knife, blue line or whatever it's called. Yeah, is it the blue line or the black line? Either way, it's the I don't want to call it a budget because it's LMAX, but it's not really a budget. But it's got the micarta liner locks. I'm jealous. Oh, and the Chavez clicky pen and a Seiko SKX. Okay, I owe you a pocket check here. I didn't want to do this too early, but I'm going to do it anyways, and I'm going to come back to it. The Leatherman Arc, all black. What? Yeah, I got one, guys. I have my hands on the new Leatherman. Love this thing. One-handed. It is just, it's like, so I don't have any butterfly knives or Balisons, but man, I tell you guys, this is the closest thing I have to a Balison, the Leatherman Arc. Oh, so happy with it. I've been getting into all black EDC, getting out of all black EDC and getting into this titanium, but this is going to suck me right back into black. Magna Cup blade steel. Everything is one-handed on this thing. I mean, everything. My biggest gripe is, I'm just going to say gripe. My biggest thing about EDC or a multi-tool is I want to be one-handed. I was actually talking to Brady here the other day. We were talking about multi-tools, and I was like, I use a multi-tool with the pliers for pulling the fish hooks, and it's got to be one-handed. So if I'm holding the fish in one hand, whip this out, pull it out. But one thing I always had problems was getting to all the other tools that are here. So check this out. This is all one-handed here. Oh man, I love being able to do that, and they lock. You ever seen somebody Spidey flick the scissors on a multi-tool? Yeah. Can't wait to post a video on this. I really can't wait to get this one on here. I'm waiting because I've got a little something special coming from, another company I do some work with here, and they are sending me let me see, extra camera here. Wait for it. They will be sending me a new sheath for the knife for this multi-tool. 1791 EDC. They also make holsters for any of you guys who like pew-pews. But this is a tray, which I'm using for a kind of a flat lay style pad here. It just kind of dampens things on it. Here's the difference. If I drop it here or Big difference, so it doesn't mess up the microphone when I'm fiddling around. But yeah, guys, the Leatherman Arc is good or better than we've heard. I mean, it is great here. The Chavez is from Blade West. I don't even think they're available right now. That the Blue Line, I should check that out. I don't think they are available. Let's see here. Because I know they released them, but I don't know if they're actually. Yeah, I don't think they are available yet. I'm going over to Chavez right now and checking it out here. And correct me if you guys know. I mean, they're not. I thought they were going to be available. This is the Blue Line, the Micarta ones. Like, cause you can get a Street for $150. I should share this with you guys. What am I doing staring at my screen without you guys looking at it, right? You guys want to see it? Here we go. So, here, this is the new tack, this is the tack that I want. I love that. I don't know why. But I don't think that, I thought I heard a company was going to have it. Yeah, the Redencion. Yeah, you can't get it yet. So you are lucky, Jack, that you got your hands on one. I am not going to lie. I am jealous. I really want one. I really, really want one. Yes, Minnesota. I knew that. I can recognize a Minnesota tree. They're different than anybody else's. If you guys don't know that, they're just different. I'm with Jason. I want the Blue Line label as well. Blue label. I was saying Blue Line. I know it's not Blue Line, but I want one as well. Like I said, $150 for an L-Max blade from Chavez. Ooh, yeah, Micarta, of course. Okay, I'm preaching out. See ya. I'm peacing out. Hey, have a good one, Jason. Appreciate you hanging out here. Yeah, it's called the Blue Label. Their new budget. I don't know if I want to call it a budget label. I really don't think I would call it that because, I mean, it's hard to say being budget when you talk about what it is. It's cheaper than the higher end ones. Like the RCK9, this is the exclusive one that I've got from them. You know, this one is not a budget one. Of course, it's pure titanium. You got that M390. Such a good knife. Such a cool knife. I do got to ask, did you put the skull clip black on it, or did you leave the other clip that it came with? Just curious. I would have put the skull clip back on there. Just saying. Would love to see how you could make my Gladiator look. Ooh, there you go. There's a challenge for you. High Tide, you may have to drive up to him with it, or you guys meet in the middle or something. But I bet you he could make that thing look sweet. All American Maker, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hopefully you got a cup of coffee. I've got a cup of coffee right here from you. Thank you very much for that. Very, very good coffee. Hello. Let me catch up here. Is the oh yeah, it is. And I've been wearing the heck out of it, but it is still clear so far. And I've been wearing it, so it's not too bad. I guess it's a little dirty down here. But yeah, it's still clear. It is still clear. Of course, you're getting some light glare from the warm light, but it is still clear. I still haven't got myself a UV light if I ever need to clean it. Look different because they're covered in mosquitoes. Oh yeah, Minnesota. Everything in Minnesota is covered in our state bird. You're not wrong. No, I'm not. Oh, you might change it. I would have here. I told Ramon about the Chavez clip on the Benchmade, and he laughed and said the Blue Line would probably work. I bet you it would be. Yeah, I bet you it would. So that's funny you brought him up that you brought that up. That's awesome. And apparently they are making Micarta scales. Aren't they all Blue Line? They're going to make G10 scales, from my understanding, for the new Chavez. I know that the idea is to make a bunch of replaceable scales for that Chavez, which I'm all in for. That's going to be so cool. So if you want like something that's lighter, you want something that's more like an EDC knife. That's where it's going to be at, and I'm totally stoked for it. I am definitely stoked for that. I think it's going to be sweet. And of course, it's no question. I'm a huge fan of anything Chavez does. I wonder if that makes me curious. I wonder if Blade Bench has anybody selling them, because Chavez coming up with some new stuff here. Just curious. I'm always curious about random stuff like that here. Of course, if you guys don't know, make sure you get yourself signed up for Blade Bench. They sell new and used stuff. They do have a new grouping of stuff. I was trying to say here, there's something I saw earlier. Oh, speaking of Benchmade and the clip, I want one of these. I don't know why I want one of these. This is what I saw earlier. I was looking at it. I was scrolling through here this morning, and I wanted to kind of ask your guys' opinion. What do you guys honestly think of this Benchmade? I like it, and I'll be the first to say I like it. But I want to know what you guys think. What's your guys' opinion on these water ones? I like it. I like the blue. I'm just curious. Still no Ultim Chavez. I've heard rumors. I can't say too much. Are you using Artlist or Epidemic Sound or something else? Right now, I am using a song from Epidemic Sound. So when you use StreamYard, you have to download it and then bring it into StreamYard. So it's going to constantly play like what you put in there. I miss the way I used to do it. What I used to do, High Tide, was I would have it playing like on a whole nother browser. And it wasn't as smooth though. So it's a give or take. It wasn't as smooth. But what I would do is I'd make my own playlist over there, and it would just cycle through the music. And if I had a new song, I have to now bring it over into StreamYard. It's a little more work. So if you hear the same songs over and over, I apologize. Before even looking, not worth what they charge for it. I agree with you, Gabe. I'm so bummed that Benchmade has to have that mark. I mean, it's MagnaCut, so it's gonna be their patented access lock. I mean, I can agree with you, but man, it does suck that they have to do it. Here's my opinion: Benchmade.com on the blade, and I don't. Obviously, it's gonna be Benchmade. Like, you really have to put that on the blade. That's gonna be my gripe about it. I don't know. I've been looking at this. I don't know why. I don't know. The Adura. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Get a Spyderco Salt, cheaper and better options. Okay. Kathleen says, I like the blue, but you want the mini, I would say, intake on kayak. See, that's what I would agree with you. I want to love Benchmade so much. Like, I don't like knocking it, but the prices are just so astronomical. Which is why I look on the secondhand market, because if I'm going to buy one, it's probably going to be here in my hands from the secondary, because I can't afford to buy expensive knives like that here. I want it, but I go to Florida often. Oh, you do a lot of fishing. This is what we were talking about yesterday. Brady and I were talking about this multi-tool, and he says, I'm not really into it. And what did you say? I don't know. I won't repeat it. Anyways, that was between you and I. Anyways, I said I like multi-tools, and I said, I use it fishing. I just said that story earlier, and Brady says, well, I've got a ton of just actual pliers for taking the fish hook out. And I told him I don't go fishing enough, and I need to fix that. Like, I used to go fishing a lot. Like, it was so fun. I was always hunting and stuff. It just seems like when you become a dad, and maybe it's because I'm a dad of young kids, I don't get to go fishing as much, but maybe that would be my thing. I'd buy a nice salt knife. Maybe it's from Spyderco. Let me just see here. Let me just type in salt. Let's just see if anybody's selling one. And that's what I would do. Ooh, there's a hawk. What do they call it? The hawk bill. But I got to change that like soon, because I miss it. I miss going fishing. Yeah, the H1 still. Whatever happened? They don't make anything with the H1. I feel like nowadays it's just like a forgotten steal. That would be sweet. I like that though. But how much is it? Oh, $99. $99. $1, Bob. $1. Yeah, it's something I definitely miss though. Fishing, that is. That Benchmade would be a good knife when I have to go fishing, and US made as well. See, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a USA made knife. Like Leatherman here, this Magna Cut. Ooh, sorry, I'm gonna fidget this like all day long. That thing is ugly as F. You're talking about this thing? This thing is ugly as F. I just typed in salt because I was just curious. Jack, I have the Dragonfly light salt, but it's too tiny. I was gonna say if you're out kayaking, it's probably good to put on like a like board shorts or swim trunks, whatever you want to call it. The new line of marine fishing knives being marketed. It's a new demographic. People who are not necessarily in the knives. That's what I think they're doing. They're probably going into it because they know that somebody's going to buy let's just say a knife for fishing, and they're going to spend the money on it. But they're not necessarily an EDC person. Like I'm sure all of us, it's like, ooh, I want that knife because it's XYZ. I fully agree with you there. I think you're right. You're absolutely right. Some people will buy the knife as a tool, and if you're like me, you buy it as a tool and a fun piece. That's just the way I look at it. Like I'm a huge fan of knives, but I also like to use them. Yo, what's going on, Tyler? What's going on? Tyler Williams. Appreciate you hanging out on a Friday morning with me here. Jack says, yeah, the H1 and H2 are just bad. Oh, basically tinfoil. Oh, okay. The LC200N and Magna Cut ones are better. I would totally agree with you. I mean, when it comes to what it is, Magna Cut, there's a reason you're seeing a lot of Magna Cut right now. And I think it also has to do a factor why Magna Cut has become the new steel, which I think has probably brought the price of M390 down, because I've been seeing like a ton of M390 blades lately. So I'm curious if this is kind of off topic what you said there. That is why H1, H2, because you're right. Tinfoil. It's basically like I don't want to call it like a D2 steel, but it's basically, yeah, there's a reason it's a corrosion proof, I guess you could say, is you give up a lot. You give up a lot when it's something like that. Or if you want to go with if you want a fishing knife, get one from my friend. Oh, that's their website. You got a website? Let me look it up here. See if I can even spell that. Era Outdoors. They do anything besides knives too as well, or let me know if this is the right one here, Jack. All right, am I showing the screen? Maybe not. Can you guys see my screen? There it is. Is this the right one? Ooh, that's sweet. The Solidago? Am I pronouncing that wrong? Wow, that's cool. Okay. Ooh, these are sweet. So these, what did you say here? Handmade in Tampa. No kidding. Okay. I'm down for that. I like that here. Sweet. Whatever this site is doing, it's really, really bogging down everything right now. I mean, video is really messing with things right now. Hopefully that's better. Do best damn EDC's most recent reel on the gram. Let me look. I'll have to look that up here. Is there something happening here? This is cool. Like I'm digging what they got here. I have to remove it off here because it's I don't know, their website is bogging down my system for some reason. I don't know why. Be closer in price of the Narrows. Hey, Blacksmith EDC, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm going back to what Brady said here. What do you say? Is it on Instagram? Let me see what you're talking about. Is it something pretty epic? Should I be worried? Can I show it on here? Or will I get banned? I'm just kidding. Let's see here. You said it was the most recent reel? I knew it. I I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. So I actually messaged Ricky at the end of the video. I knew it. I got to share it just for a brief second. I'm not going to show the whole thing because you guys have to go check it out here. I knew it. The Zan survival. Oh, I'm not going to show anymore. You guys can't see anymore. So I actually reached out to Ricky like after the his bug out what do you call it, bug out video he made. I said, Ricky, is he doing the Zan? Because at the end of the video, Taylor goes, what did he say? Something online. It's like, we're gonna do this again here, and we're gonna do it to my favorite knife. And I was like, he's gonna do the Zan. I knew it. Oh my god, I can't wait for that video. Oh, that does hurt to see here. Oof, I can't wait. That's gonna be a sweet video. Oh man. I could not. Trying to find my Zan. What the hell did I do with that? There it is. Man, I couldn't. I couldn't imagine. I like the Tonto though, but after seeing that, oh man, he's beating that up, isn't he? Where did I leave off here? It hurts to watch. That did hurt. Zan torture test from Best Damage. See, I knew that was going to happen. Hey, Miranda, what's going on? Good morning. We're just talking about that. And I was, like I said, I reached out to Ricky after that video was made. I was like, it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen here. That just hurts. I shouldn't play this. You guys have to go check it out. But oh my god, that's gonna be so good though. I'm so excited for it. At the same time, that hurts. But that's what it's made for. It's made for work. Like that is exactly what that knife is made for. Oh my god. So does anybody know in the chat? Does he have the Magna Cut or does he have the S45BN? Does anybody know in the chat? I'm gonna have to ask because that's gonna make a difference because mine is the Magna Cut one. And there we go. Mine's still not broken. I used the heck out of it. Mine's the Magna Cut one, and I'd be curious then seeing that how well it's gonna hold up here because that's gonna be sweet. It held up well. I know that even without watching it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I went to the Chris Reeve Knife Factory after Blade Show West. Oh sweet, they put a lot of work into make. See, I would agree with that. That they definitely do. I mean, there's a reason they are like the, what's the word? There's a reason that they are the, I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, if you want a good knife, absolutely, there's a reason they are that good. He should do a Hawk Deadlock torture test. See, I wish I could do more torture tests. Do you guys want to see more of that stuff? Let me know. Like, I don't think I can do a torture test with Zan. I'm not that lucky like he is. But someday I would like to do more torture tests. I was gonna do not really a torture test, but I was going to take this Demco. This is a Taiwan 80 CRV. I was going to take this out to the woods and to do some batoning with it, do some work with it. I thought about doing that. I still just haven't done it. But I digress. I thought about doing that and just kind of seeing what this could do. I've got two of them, and I'm not going to really call it a torture test, but just a real work to it. I've never actually used this specific one. I've got another one. It's got a Tonto blade that I use quite a bit, but I'd like to do more videos. Would you guys be interested in watching that? Let me know. Yo, Bobo, what's going on? And good morning. Happy Friday. The monetization from views will buy a Zan 3 times over. Oh man, that video is going to blow up. There's no doubt about it that he's going to blow up after that video, because we saw what the Benchmade did to him. That Benchmade video did so damn good that he had to do another video of it. I don't know if he was really apologizing or not, but that video did so good. It was so good. Like, it was just like mesmerizing because he snapped it. We've all, I mean, maybe I'm speaking for myself. I've always wanted to see somebody do it. Like, I can't afford to break a Benchmade bug out in half. for the price of $175. No thanks. I've always wanted to see it done, so that was really cool to see that done. And does it make me like or dislike or change my feelings on the Betchamay bug out? Not one bit. Not one bit. The video was just entertaining altogether. I absolutely loved it. I like to see me buy one of those knives and do a torture test. If it's your friend, let them know. Maybe I would absolutely do a torture test, like an outdoor, baton, some wood and stuff. Let your friend know, Jack. Send it over to me. I'm gonna reach out to me. But I want two of them because I want one for good, and I want one that I can absolutely beat up. Let your friend know. The owner wouldn't mind. He would like it. I will gladly do it if he wants. Like I said, I just can't afford to buy one. Too expensive for me. I am broke. Oh, you got a cool Damascus steak knife set. Sweet. Coming today. Man, you always got all the cool things. Come here. Come closer. I'm jealous. I am jealous. I'm jealous. I want one. Oh, you got the $2 lander. So I've got a stack of $2 bills. For when the next Blade show I make it to, I am bringing one because I would absolutely love to get me one. I don't know. It's just like a $2 bill. It's just still $2. But when you go to like knife shows and where I'm from, or pew pew shows or anything like that, you always get a $2 bill back. And so if it's like $7, whatever it is, and you give them a larger bill, they always give you change back, and it's always a $2 bill. So I've got a few. Actually, believe it or not, you guys can't see this very well, but right there. Oh wait, point at. I'm pointing it right. This is harder than it looks, guys. Right. I can't do it. Right there. There we go. There we go. You see right here. Anyways, right here in the wall, right there. Those are $2 bills. But they're older ones. They're in a frame. My father-in-law did that. He said, these are cool, really expensive ones. You should put them on the wall and frame them. So those would be some cool ones to use. They would probably give me 3 landers because those are worth like at least some of them like $6. Yeah, let them know. I would definitely be willing to check when like I said, I want to do more reviews. You guys, my reviews might be a little different than somebody's. Tomorrow when I drop the video, it's going to be like, hopefully it's entertaining. I use 3 cameras, like probably way overboard for any type of review video, but I'm practicing to get to the next level of making some videos because I want to, like I said, I want to do more review knife videos, if that makes sense. Like I want to do a video where it'd be fun to really mash a knife in, like really use it. We see a lot of top-down videos, and I'm not knocking them by any means, but we see a lot of top-down videos, and you're just showing the knife, reviewing it, and I'm guilty of it myself. Like you're showing the knife. Here it is. Here's the size. But I would like to do like more like me using the knife. I made a video for Sharif for the Kaimano, and I thought it was great. Like I went in and I did some cutting. I don't think I did enough though, but the video didn't do as good as I thought it would do. And I want to know, like, do you guys like just like plain review, plain overview, or like a super in-depth, like really using the knife? Because I would love to do that. It's just knives are expensive. When you're, I may have 4K views, 4K followers, but I make nothing on YouTube. Like this is all for fun. So I'd like to do that though. Absolutely love to do that. Hey, Luke text. Mark, what's going on, my guy? Good morning. Taylor probably has it in both steels. Oh, guarantee. I know he's had it forever. Yeah, he probably actually got a new Zon and is using his old Zon for the video because knowing him, and I'm jealous. That's pretty awesome. Like that's man, oh man, I'd love to do that to a Zon. But I use mine. You guys don't believe me. It's dirty. I clean it up here. I put knife wax on there. It's over there. I can't reach it, but I put knife wax on your blades. You guys ever do that? Like the food grade material ones? If you guys want to know how to clean a blade, you know me, obviously I like taking photos of knives. A lot of times they clean a knife. Like somebody actually said this the other day. They're in one of my shorts, like, no, it was a video that was one of my reviews. They called me. They tried to call me out. They're like, I'm not going to take advice from a knife tuber, a guy on YouTube reviewing a knife because he doesn't even use his knives. Listen. I use my knives. I may not use a single knife as much as somebody else would. I've got, I mean, look at this. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knives, 6 knives, 7, 8, 9, 10, and an axe on my desk right in front of me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases over here full of knives. It's hard because I'm a collector. I like, just found it. Oh, that's just a sheet. But it's hard because I'm more than just a collector and a user of knives. So it's hard for me to use a single knife and really show exactly what it can do. So I can see where Taylor has some problems with, torturing knives. I want to do more stuff like that. But anyways, what I was trying to get at is that person tried to call me out. It's like, yeah, I forgot another knife here. I like knives. I like collecting them. And so I kind of know what I like. I kind of know what is good in a knife and what's not good in a knife. So when it comes to not seeing it, I know where I was going. Man, I'm going on a tangent over nothing. What I meant to say, and where this even started, is knife wax, blade wax. You put that wax on your blade. Just forget everything I said. To clean your blade, you guys know I take pictures of them. You may see that the knife looks really clean. It's because I put that knife wax on it. It cleans stuff so good. And I got proof of it tomorrow when I drop that video. I'm going to drop a video for Pharaoh Monster. And I just cut through a couple things of cardboard with some tape, so it has some tape residue. I will show you how good knife wax is. I don't care where you get the knife wax is. I'd say get some food grade, safe stuff. It will clean your blade by far. If you want to take pictures or you want to keep it clean, or keep and make a blade clean, I didn't know it until just recently. So I apologize if I'm a little excited about this, but I'm excited about it because it's super cool. It's one of those things that, like, if you put wax on there, I don't know. I've tried the Tua, onto a blade. Doesn't work, but the knife wax works great. Anyways, I digress. What a whole tangent. That comment bothered me, and comments should not bother me on a video, but it made me really think about it. I use my knives. I just clean them. It's called maintenance. I mean, jeepers. Anyways, I don't know why I got so hot and heavy about that. It just reminded me. Sorry about that. Anyways, it was a fun video to see, but he should have bought the knife instead of using Benchmade won the game. Oh, I could see that. It doesn't bother me regardless, in my opinion. Like, I get it. Yeah, that he should have maybe. It doesn't bother me. I mean, good on him if he got them to send him one. And I thought in my understanding, they knew that he was sending him the knife. And I could be wrong. I thought they knew they sent him the knife for that real reason. And I could be way wrong. I could be wrong. Brady, I just got your text message about my audio being jacked up. Yes, I just saw that. That was about an hour ago. My bad. Hopefully the audio is good now. Anyways, little did we know we can sell a $2 bill for $400. Yeah, you can sell a $2 bill for quite a bit of money. But it has to be an older one. Those ones I got up on the wall are a lot older, and they're worth something. The ones that I would bring are like brand new ones. You can go to the bank and get a brand new $2 bill. I wonder how much I could sell the $2 lander for. Oh yeah, you could get $70 easily for it. I mean, what does the lander sell for, like 60? You could make your money tenfold over that one. All my kitchen knives suck. I'm like, why am I walking around with a baller folder but failing in the kitchen knife department? Not anymore. I say the exact same thing, and I've said that before. Like, I've got I forgot to turn my lights on. That were right in there is a Damn Design knife. I've got kitchen knives from Damn Designs, and I swear, like, what is wrong with me? Like, I'm agreeing with you. Like, you walk around with like Magna Cut blades, M390. What is this this SB9? All these really, really nice pocket knives. But why would you not spend that money on a kitchen knife? I fully agree with you. And it took me a long time to do that as well. A lot of people can be lame. When you have a collection, they just don't get beat up as much. Yeah, because you're rotating them a lot. I rotate my knife. Like, the Vaquero is in the pocket today here. Yesterday, I had something different here. I rotate my knives all the time because I like to. Some people collect Jordans. They wear different shoes. Some people collect I don't know, hats, you wear them. I change my knife as often as I change my underwear. So once a week. Kidding. Scott, what's going on? Listening along at work. Hopefully you're having a good day work. Hopefully it's your Friday. Maybe you're halfway through the day here. So I appreciate you hanging out with me and listening here. Wicked Wax is the best though. It's all natural, so you can get it and use it as lip balm. Absolutely. I like that idea. I think All American, he's got some stuff. I use the CDC stuff because it's I like to support cool people. So if there's more cool people that have knife wax, I'll support you as well. Chapstick as lip balm. Never thought about that. I it's getting cold here, so I here in Minnesota gotta have my lip balm on me. It's gotta be there. I use mine too, but it's for knife tasks. Yep. I'm not going around trying to use it as a screwdriver or a pry bar. That's why you have a pry bar. I am a strong believer in using a pry bar for prying needs and using a knife as knife needs. And I'm with you too. I used to. So let me find this. Let me see if I can find it. This is the knife that got me kind of in, I'm not going to say in deep, but I always carried knives. I mean, I've carried knives since a little kid, whether it was a Swiss Army knife, whatever, in the Boy Scouts. But when I got kind of older and could spend $40 on a knife, which was a lot of money to me, I got one of these Smith & Wesson M&P. And yeah, I bought this because I carry a Smith & Wesson Shield. So I was like, oh, I could have a knife to match it. But this is the knife that kind of before the Benchmade, before another high-end knife. I've never spent $45 on a knife, and that's about what these cost. And I've learned though this is like really cool. I don't like assisted knives anymore, but this is the one that became the pry bar. I mean, just look how beat up this thing is. I use it. I pound it on things. I would smash things. I never used the glass breaker, but I use this for pretty much everything. And this is the knife that spent a couple of years in the pocket. I've had to sharpen it many a time. This was the knife before I learned about pry bars, before I used the knife for more than knife tasks. So I always kind of hold on to it. I keep it in with my other knives because it was kind of the beginning of this EDC realm. Actually, before I heard about Best Damn EDC, I'll be upfront with you. Taylor brought me into the EDC thing. He brought me into thinking that I need a beer bomb, and I got one. It's Taylor's fault that I got one of these. Years ago, I just saw that stuff. I didn't know anything about it. He did that every video where he'd constantly be showing people's EDCs, and I was like, that's sweet. I need one of those. A Hank. I didn't know about a Hank until watching Best Damn EDC stuff. I carried things. I always been in the EDC. I always carried a knife, but I blame it on Taylor. I really, truly do. And that's, I'll admit it. What's going on, guys? What is going on here? Oh, man. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate that here. What's going on here? What knife? Hold on. What knife are you going to carry today? I've been carrying my Jack Wolf Gunslinger lately. Nice. I'm going to be carrying this Vaquero in one pocket. The Urban EDC. I'm going to be carrying that in one pocket. And on the other pocket, I'm going to be carrying the Leatherman Arc or the Leatherman Bally. Bally Sons butterfly knife. I'm going to be carrying this in the other pocket. I have been carrying my Swiss Army knife lately. And then I got this, and I'm going to be carrying this, checking it out here, so I can do a review, not an overview. I've kind of decided that I want to do more review stuff rather than overview. So I want to get used to this knife. It's not broken yet, or this multi-tool. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. I want to be able to be comfortable saying things I've used the knife for, rather than just kind of talking about it and just kind of a overview of the size, the specs. Everybody can read the specs. I want to do a review. So I've been carrying this one, so when I do drop the video, I'm pretty comfortable with it. But man, it is so nice. That's what I'm carrying for knife wise. And I might throw in a fixie here. I'm probably going to be carrying this one, and then maybe carrying a fixed blade here. This is on the desk. I haven't decided if I'm going to carry or not. This is a leather sheath from Irish Pirate. And then it's got the GMF 1 from Giant Mouse. And then a bead from Awesome Hank. Make sure I put that in right. There we go. And this is in the pocket sheath. So if I'm probably going to be carrying these a lot together, we'll see. Maybe I'll carry all three. Good question. But no, I don't know. I go back to like rotating the knives, and it's kind of a thing that I like to do. I like to rotate the knives. I like to see what I like, because I'm kind of weird like that when it comes to what I carry. I like to carry different things. Sometimes I like to carry, a bigger knife, and then maybe sometimes I like to carry a smaller knife. Kind of depends what I'm doing. And so I'm constantly rotating my ADC, constantly changing things up. But you talk about the gunslinger though. That's a cool one. I need to carry more traditional knives, which I went about a week to 2 weeks strictly carrying the Swiss Army knife. And I thought it was kind of fun. I mean, I strictly carried that, but then I would carry another folding knife in the other pocket. Multi-tools are important around me in the house. I think I talked to Brady about this yesterday. We were talking, and I find myself using a multi-tool so often that if I was to only have one knife altogether, I might be too early to say this, but I could probably carry this Leatherman and just this Leatherman alone. I mean, I would hate it. I would really absolutely not like that. I'd hate the way it feels only carrying one knife but a one and done. I mean, you got premium knife blade steel. You've got a scissors. Let me go like this here. Let me just kind of show it off a little closer here. Let's do this one. So you've got a knife, which is in MagnaCut steel. You've got a scissors, all one-handed opening. I mean, you do this all with one hand. Got a scissors, and I think in a multi-tool, a scissors is important in my opinion. What do you got in this? A saw, and what's the last thing? Oh, and a file. So you got your more fine edge. I actually use it to file my fingernails, and then a more coarse. And then you got a screwdriver. Where's that one? Here with a bit. Got your bottle opener. This thing is just, I don't know, guys. This could be like a one and done. I'd throw away my entire collection. I think this is the one and done. You got your mini screwdriver, a pry bar, on all sorts of things. This comes out right here to be what do you got? Your Phillips and your flathead, and like I said, one-handed operations. Oh man, I just love that. And then of course, you got to have your wire snips. They're replaceable. From my understanding, and I'm probably going to have to check it out, is these will break if you do a coat hanger. I'll have to check it out and try it. Pliers has got like a wire, what do you call it? The wire brain fart. If you want to strip wires, man, my brain just isn't working. So if you're working on the truck or working on something outside, the biggest thing about this that I didn't know about until I got it is down the bottom here. That is a hammer. I've been carrying the Leatherman Signal for so long that I forgot that other knives I forgot that this one has it. Sorry. I love my Signal, but I bought the Signal because I love that hammer and I use the hammer all the time. Fun fact, you guys will see this when I make the video. The pocket clip, got to have a pocket clip on a multi-tool, is reversible. So if you guys want to wear or carry this differently, or you just take it off, it is reversible. A multi-tool with a reversible pocket clip, Leatherman, thank you. And I will say it all day long, and I will always admit I'm a huge fan of the Rocktall. I like the prices and stuff, but they make a multi-tool with a VG10 blade. So if you cook, talking about cooking in chef knives, Rocktall is another great tool for multi-tools. If you don't want to spend the $275 for a Leatherman, just kind of a comparison. I should compare it more often, show you guys the difference here. Looking into survival tools too. Yeah, I really want to get some Scandi Ground fixed blades. That's kind of what I'm looking at. It's becoming winter, so I want to get a Scandi Grind, really good bushcraft one. You want to get a cold steel. You're talking, that's going to be a good one. Miranda, you must be somewhere where it's cold as well, so I'm with you. Something heavy duty for the winter. I'm with you there. You carry your signal in your backpack and a Swiss Army SD on you all the time. So that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I love my signal. Where is it? Two of my favorite EDC, I call it EDC multi-tools right now, the Signal and the Arc. But I bought that Signal, though, for the reason of the hammer. But now I think it's going to go sit on, like you said, in your backpack. I'm going to put that little carabiner right on the loops of my backpack, probably, and carry this in the pocket. Although I will say the pocket clip on the Signal is not as good as the Arc. Arc is way better. I will fully admit that. But my two favorite right now, two Leatherman tools you would need right here. Yo, what's going on, Fook? Happy Friday. Taking a lunch break already. I guess it is probably close to lunchtime. The SOG Power Pint is clipped to your belt. I love the SOG Power Pint. It's small, so when it comes to like a pouch carry, this is definitely, you're right, Zero. This is honestly one of the original favorite ones, but it's just too small for some of the heavy duty work. But around the house, though, that's what I've been carrying all the time. So I agree with you. But now the Arc is in hand. I mean, you look at size wise. I mean, this thing is just way beefier. Plus, has a lot more things. And when it comes to like pliers, I like the outsides to be smooth. I don't like when the tools, like I'm going to use this as an example. Actually, I can't use this as an example. Never mind. The tools are in the inside. Never mind. Take that back. Some of the old Leathermans used to have the tools out here, and you'd squeeze it, and I don't know. I just never liked that. You should also buy a key bar and make your own multi-tool. Ooh, yeah. So I shouldn't say this, but Key Bar and I are starting to do some work together. I am getting some stuff sent to me. Maybe it's in the mail already. I'll have to check it out here. Actually, I have to remind me my father's coming over. Hasn't texted me yet. But my father's coming over, and he'll be here in a little bit. So I'll probably have to wrap this up. But yeah, you talk about Key Bar. I will be doing some work with Key Bar here in a little bit. Okay, never mind. So it's funny you say that. That's funny you say that. What am I getting from them? I'm trying to think what I'm getting. I think I'm getting a leather bit holder, and something else. You'll just have to stick around and find out when it gets here. I love the Signal. Wish they had the scissors though. That is exactly what I said, Miranda. This is from Rocktall. It's not, I don't want to call it a knockoff, but this is from Rocktall. It's very much like the Signal with the big bottom end being a smasher, but this has a big scissors on the outside. If you want one, it's like $45-$50. Rocktall, big scissors. It's like the Signal, very close to the Signal, but I mean, it's not a Leatherman. So if you like the Signal and you want something with the big scissors, check it out. I mean, if you like that, I would. Yo, what's going on, Chef Rocky? Good morning. Appreciate you hanging out here. We're just wrapping things up, so I appreciate you getting them in the end here. You could make a cool photography multi-tool with a key bar. That's a good idea. I would do it. We have to have like no blades, because it would want to be something. If I'm going to do a key bar, I want it to be something that I can take with me on an airplane. So it'd have to be a travel safe one, I guess you could say. That's a good idea. Jack, you're always coming up with these smart ideas, and I appreciate it. You got me thinking now. I'm going to have to check it out for sure. No, pliers. Yeah, I read that, pliers, didn't I? Yeah. That's a good idea. Like just for like a pry bar. I'm trying to think what else would be in there. I'll have to work out. Like I said, they reached out to me last week. Yeah, the blades for the key bar, like $150. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Guys, I appreciate you. Have a great Friday. I'm going to wrap things up here. I got a few projects to come up. I got to come up with a thumbnail for my video tomorrow. Watch the video. If you guys have any comments, let me know what you guys think of my content. I'm trying to make stuff that you guys want to see. If you like the vlog videos, I will do more of those. I just grabbed my phone one day and I just showed my morning. So if you guys like that stuff, let me know. Let me know what you guys do want to see. As always, guys, make sure your coffee is stronger than your Tyler. Have a great weekend, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with me.